The biggest change nobody is talking about, and we're going to break it all down right now. What's going on, guys? This is Riggs, and thank you so much for tuning in to the very next PUBG Mobile video. We got a good one for you guys. You're definitely going to want to stay tuned. It's by far, what I said in the intro is what I meant in the intro, which is something that no one's talking about. I haven't tried to search it online. I tried to freaking Google it, Reddit it, other YouTube channels, other YouTube searches, and a couple other channels popped up, but you know, it wasn't in English, and it was very difficult. I had to reach out to Tencent to get full clarification of what we're about to talk about in this video, just to make sure you guys have the facts. And it's a good one. So there's a couple things we're going to break down. Before we jump into it though, make sure you guys do me a huge favor. Help me out, help the channel out. Make sure you guys go ahead and drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, or if you would like to. And we're going to go ahead and jump into, we got Cycle 1 Season 1. And this is one of the coolest things that they've added to the game. This right here, challenge points. Okay, this goes hand in hand with the tier. Everything is going to connect. Challenge points is what this video is the topic. And like I said, I even reached out to Tencent to get full clarification on this. So I'm going to go ahead and read this to you and break it down in actual English. This is kind of like stereo instructions, and it's very difficult to understand what it all means. But don't worry, I got you. Challenge point effects. It says when current challenge points exceed the valid challenge points, they can be triggered after losing a match to reduce score deduction, aka free tier protection for everyone. All right, so check this out. Deduction ratio, 10 challenge points equals 1 total score. So we know what the challenge points are, okay? But I'll break it down. We know what the challenge points are. A total score is basically, it says 1 total score. Total score, the definition of that is the points that you get at the end of a match, right? Let's say you get a plus 10. That's 10 going to your total score. The current challenge points is 129 for when I'm making this video, and my valid challenge points is 250. So technically, I don't have any valid challenge points yet. Meaning, if I drop and I die early, you know, let's say I die, I'm the first one dead, and I get a fat minus. None of my challenge points are going to save me. I'm not going to have any tier protection. So if you look at this wheel, you'll see in each tier it's different. So my valid challenge points start at 250 and I max out at 750. Let's say I go to duos. All right, I'm in gold. Notice it drops down. It's 450 now and 150 before the points will actually start to get triggered. So this is one of the biggest things that they've added to the game, I'd say, since the tier protection cards, which are limited. Whereas the challenge points, they're also limited, but the sheer amount that you get is crazy. If you get 750 points, and let's say where you would normally get, we'll say a minus 100, okay? Or let's say, now let's say you have 750 points. Let's say you got this bar completely maxed out. If you drop hot, okay, and let's say you die in like 60th place or 50th place. Let's say you get slapped with a minus 10, where you would normally get a minus 10. Instead of getting a minus 10, you don't lose any points. Instead, you just lose 100 challenge points. But your actual tier or total score points are never going to be affected. All right, but wait, there's more. So let me go ahead and read you guys one more thing before we go ahead and wrap this up. And this is the challenge points right here. So this is part of like the patch notes that are in game. It says the challenge point system is another set of rules used to evaluate players' actions in matches without changing the original point scoring rules of matches. So the way you gain points is still the same. All right. You get bonus challenge points if you don't quit the match, go AFK, or eliminate your teammates for an entire match. So, that's plain and simple. That's pretty simple to understand. If a player has more challenge points than the valid points Challenge points will be automatically deducted proportionally based on the player's tier when the player loses a match. The total valid points increases with a player's tier. So the higher tier you are, the more challenge points you'll be able to get. It's better for everyone. This is the coolest thing they've added in so long. And then extra points awarded for completing the first day of each match. Challenge points can be accumulated once the maximum amount has been reached. So there is a limit there. Challenge points are tallied separately depending on the server and game mode. Challenge points will not carry over to other seasons, and they will be gained. Challenge points gain corresponds to the duration time of a match, aka survival time. This is by far the biggest thing that literally no one's talking about, and it has to do with ranking, which is what we cover a ton on this channel, especially this season as we're going to be doing our rank grind to conquer. But yeah, really cool that they implemented something like this, and this is a game changer for those of us that rank grind, right? Because I mean, who wants to hot drop or even drop remote where you just get hit with RNG, you pick up the pistol, the guy next to you, has the UMP, which is of course the greatest gun in the game now, in case you didn't know, and you're instantly dead and you get hit, with a -48. Now with this system they've implemented, that is not going to be the case anymore. And the way you get challenge points is just by playing matches. Just by playing matches, the longer you survive, the more points you get. I do want to go ahead and show you guys. We are going to check out some of the new tiers for those of you that haven't seen it. And again, I want to give you guys some clarification, as there were a lot of questions about Ace Master, Ace Dominator, and so on. Do you have to get that before Conquer? So we're going to go ahead and just show you guys real quick. Let me know what you guys think, by the way. Unless I'm just used to it, how it was before. You guys know I always give you my full-fledged 100% honesty in these videos. I don't know if I like these designs better. I think they look cool. They look flashy. They look more like badges, if you will, or emblems. Kind of military style. But the other ones, I don't know, they seem more simpler. Again, maybe it's because we did it for 19 seasons. We're just used to it. But let me know in the comment section. Like before, I could look at someone's emblem and just know what it is. Now I don't. I'm like, wait, which one is that? Is this gold? Anyway, so for crown, and what we're going to be talking about today is going to go hand in hand with this. But this is tier protection cards. You get 3 of them when you reach crown, which is very cool. Here is a look. This is what Ace... That's another thing. So Ace has the double flare guns. Again, talking about the artwork. But you play 5 matches in Ace tier. You'll go ahead and pick up the newest parachute. And this is a big one. For those of you guys that haven't pushed, this is the season you want to do it, because this is only going to happen once. Cycle 1, Season 1. So you definitely going to want to, grab anything that says C1, S1 on it, because this is the first one. This is it. Okay. So, to answer you guys' questions real quick, we have Ace Master, which is going to be at 4,700 points. We have Ace Dominator, which is at 5,200 points. But notice here, it says Conquer is at 4,200, okay? This is another big season for those of you that really want to push to Conquer, like I'm going to this season. A lot of ranking videos coming your guys' way, by the way. But again, there's only going to be one Cycle 1, Season 1 tag. And as you guys can see it right there, it says PUBG Conquer. So this is definitely going to want to be your season. If you're going to push, this would be the season that you're going to want to do it. But notice it goes from 4,200 to 47 to 52, but then it says Conquer is 4,200. Reason being is because Conquer, the person who gets Conquer is if you're top 500 in your server at refresh, which is midnight UTC. So if as long as you hit Ace, so if you hit 4,200 points and you just so happen to be in the top 500 in your server in that game mode, you will get Conquer. You're not going to have to get Ace Master and Ace Dominator. For the majority, this is going to be for duos, and mostly this is for squads. Sometimes duos don't even go up this high as far as total points. Definitely not solos, but Ace Master, Ace Dominator, those are going to be looking like they're going to be squad. Those are going to be squad titles that you guys will be going for. They have the badges and everything. So But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay as well. It's going to be a fun season. 1.5 mission ignition update is absolutely huge. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys go ahead and drop a like. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. But until the very next one, this has been Riggs from ŁØBx Gaming.